And there we go again, the last game of the day, and I say this with a very cheery voice. Woohoo! It is UG versus THD. THD took the first game, and now UG has to come back to make it a 101. Please do. I want to see some decent Peruvian gaming, please, UG. Anyway, this is brought to you by HeflaTV. I'm Hefla. With me is Culture. Really sorry for all the trouble out
Cool
there
blue,
because
cool blue, not culture. Cool blue.
No, you're not Culture. You're Cool Blue, and I told you, I'm done. I'm just done for this day. It's
Dude, if you don't cast 17 hours, then you're not a real caster. Come on.
Shut up.
But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm here. I'm here. I come from the Americas, and I came late, but I'm here to lighten up the party.
Yeah, with your awesome internet, you gonna support me with my DDoS internet. That's just
Yes.
amazing. Like some people in the world, they don't have internet. The others, they have internet and get DDoSed. Anyway, we're back. We're in the draft after the 5th IP change, and I hope it's lasts for the rest of the game.
Hopefully it does. But if it makes you feel any better, the house is down. Well, no, sorry, Union Gaming. They're having ping issues. Okay, apparently. Which can explain a few things that we saw last game, like how late the lifesteal's rage was. A few
Yeah,
times.
yeah, that's. I said it like many times that he was quite late in a couple abilities, so yeah, ping might have been an issue.
Yes, ping definitely a factor, and it's legit, guys, because we've all been in that game where it's like a 1 second lag, and you're like, okay, I can play in this, and then you get to that one fight where you need to press it as soon as possible, and then you press it, and then you're stunned already. It's like, darn. Anyway. So about the bans and picks that we see so far, we don't see any picks yet, but the bans are looking pretty much like they've been all game. I mean, that house is down, banning out more push. Union Gaming banning out some stuff that, might be a problem, like the Nyx Assassin who played an excellent game last game.
Yep.
And they're also banning out the Visage, who has a nice presence in sustained team fights. Which sustained team fights usually come out of a 4-protect 1-strat, which we've been seeing Union Gaming do every single game except for one. But even with that push strat that they went for a 4-protect 1-strat.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know, the bans are right now, they're pretty traditional. Again, it's like standard stuff is out, like the AA is out, the Nyx is out, Visage is out, and just to prevent the push and the ratting, the Furin is out. The only thing that's not out is the Invoker. The question is now, does he get picked up? Yes or no?
For Invoker, probably not. The reason why I'm saying that is because with the lineup you're seeing, we might see a DK come out from the houses down. And the only reason why I say it is because Ancient Trappers was banned. DK Armlet
What?
is a thing.
DK? That's really like no. Like
Come on, DK.
I was
I'm calling it.
straight with the first, and there's no DK. Give me
If
my
DK gets picked, you owe me a whole entire nickel.
a nickel. No, I give
Yes.
you a rare. I give you one rare if the DK is picked now.
No, see, I can't accept that, because if I accept that, then I have to give you something if DK is not picked. And there's a higher chance of DK not getting picked. Okay. No bet. No deal.
No
But I still
deal.
feel
No
confident in
deal.
my choice. Just not that confident.
I was already like 50% right because the Invoker got picked.
Yeah, but I was saying that more so for the houses down. I thought they had first pick.
No, but
Sorry.
anyway, like they actually pick up the Shadow Shaman again. It worked out quite nice for them, even though I didn't agree on a couple of their ward positioning and ward use. I think they could have used the wards for a further push, but I
Yeah.
mean, they played very safely. You know, they didn't want to do any mistakes. They went back one tower, went back one team fight, went back one Roshan, went back. So it's okay. It's a play style, but I think sometimes you have to be greedy. You can because you lower the risk that something goes wrong in the later game. In the meantime, we see a Center Warner just the same as the last game. I don't know if the house is down is going for another, I don't know, mirror match of the last game pretty much.
Well, I mean, they could go for it. It will probably work, but one thing that's going to be throwing a huge, gigantic, oh my gosh, this game is broken now. Monkey wrench inside of all their plans is the fact that Naga Siren has been picked up, which I think by far Naga Siren is one of the most annoying people, the most anti-fun people to have in the game. Because like, oh man, I got a beautiful initiation. She pops ulti and it's over for 5 seconds. So that's what I definitely do think might help Union Gaming have a better game this game, because the houses down have showed that they want to be aggressive, they show that they can be aggressive, and they also show that they can execute things. Although ping is an issue, so let's give Union Gaming some slack. But with a Naga ult, they should be able to have the fights that they want.
Yep, definitely. So I don't know. It's what's coming next. I mean, like the bans. I guess the
Hmm.
bans are gonna be quite normal there again. Like the Doom is getting out, which is pretty nice. So
Yeah.
they make sure the Naga Siren is actually getting to sing to her people, and
Mhm.
Invoker is not gonna do it for fancy stuff. Um,
There's a chance we might see Puck get banned out too, because I think Puck will do work on both sides, and whoever
against
picks up Puck, I
Invoker.
think they're gonna have crazy advantage. Safe lane Invoker is still a thing.
Yeah, I think the puck actually might work in the houses down, but then again, they picked the two heroes they picked last game. Maybe they just want to go for the same, and why not? The Doom is out, so actually Union gives them like actually does them a favor, like because if that like THD picks a Storm now, like the worst thing for Storm is like a Doom,
Hmm.
and so but since your enemy is actually helping you there, why not picking it?
Yeah, I mean, Storm Spirit like still that can come out, and that'll be fine because Centaur's offlane, Storm Spirit is mid, Shadow Shaman support, and Life still will have fun. So we could see that, and we haven't seen a lot of that in this tournament, which I'm actually surprised about. Where one team does some strategy and it doesn't work, and the other team immediately picks up the same exact strategy the next game and shows them how it works. And it's a 50-50% chance who wins and who loses. But
But
we might see an Ember Spirit with a disruptive ban.
Ember
We might see an
Spirit.
Ember Spirit with a disruptive ban. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, it would be the first Ember Spirit in the last 14 hours, so not too bad after all. I would like to
Fingers
see
crossed
one.
for something new.
It's like also the first game where I don't see an Ember ban. I just noticed that. Yeah, since they actually banned the Alchemist. The Alchemist did quite some work last game, and it worked out quite well in mid, which was
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Sure.
half because of the nice rotations, and then also because the team fights went so horribly wrong, and they got pickups on the Nakes who just forgot to either infest or rage. We blame it.
Right.
Yeah, we blame the ping. And I don't know,
Yes.
it's a
Yes.
Mirana instead, but it's not too bad because it's another
Um.
stun.
Mhm.
They have Moonlight Shadow now, so there's even more space for some nice ganks for the escape. I mean, actually, I have now two engage and disengage abilities now, like the
Mhm.
Stampede, Moonlight Shadow with Stampede, or vice versa for retreat or attack. It's pretty decent actually. And you can chain as well. That's the awesome thing about it. You can actually chain. You can go from the stomp initiation into shackles into arrow, and by the time that target is out of stun, the stomp is almost ready again. So it's quite sick, the combination there.
Pretty much, and like to me, it makes it even more awesome because by picking up Mirana, they're forcing Union Gaming to decide: do we want Bane or do we want to let them get it? So that's a nice little force. Like you better pick this or else we're gonna get it type threat that THD is throwing on top of Union Gaming. So some nice mind games, and they go for Venomancer instead. So Venomancer mid. How fond of you are that? There's a low chance of that happening, but how fond of you are that?
I'm not gonna talk about Venomancer with you because you just come up with your crazy Venomancer legend super tanky. No, actually super carry build. It's not legend.
Hey,
He's gonna be
it's
support.
legit.
End of
Venomancer
story.
for carry. No. Shadowblade or Shadowblade Basher. I don't know. No, okay. So let's stop there.
Uh,
I've actually seen Venomancers go for butterflies first, and those in the lower level games, but still it worked because everybody else was doing bad.
No, but I actually think I always like to see the Venomancer pretty aggressive because there's there's pretty much three things a Venomancer has to do, or let's say four, and this
Hmm.
is the pushing that's coming out of this hero with the
Hmm.
wards, and that is throughout the entire game. You can build nice defensive walls around towers whenever a push is coming in, and you could do that vice versa if you're actually sieging something. The
Right.
second thing is, of course, the early potential with the roaming and the Gale being one of the best slows in game, one of the longest and the highest movement reduction. And the third thing is like get initiation, get the Veil of Discord, jump in, ultimate pretty much everybody, like 5-man Veno ultimate, the Poison Nova, and maybe Gale on 2 or 3, and then you just die. But you did your job. That's like, I like that
Yeah.
Harakiri Venomancer the best. Blink Dagger, Veil of Discord, later Arcana Scepter, and
Mm.
yeah, you jump in and go YOLO. That's pretty much the best Venomancer. It's also the best fun to cast.
Yes, he was like, "Oh my gosh, Venom's got his ulti up. People are dying, but they have 1 HP, so they don't die." But this lone druid pickup from Union Gaming, it concerns me it concerns me. I mean, I'm excited to see the Lone Druid is finally getting picked again, but I'm very afraid that Union Gaming might go for a Radiance.
Oh, of course they will go Radiance. I mean, otherwise, I don't know, since the bear is nerfed so much and the armlet is not up anymore yet, you have to go Radiance on him and get him tanky, because otherwise, I
I
don't
think
know,
so.
the Lone Druid just doesn't have any position anymore in the current meta without a Radiance. At least in my opinion. I mean, there are some people who actually, I don't know, go for like a tanky bear and everything and a slow siege strategy, but
hmm
I don't know, it just doesn't work out, especially against THD, who have like, I don't know, we look at 4 heroes with a quite decent disable. We have a nice combination of magical and physical damage. We have escape and initiation ability. So there is
Right.
no way of being slow sieging anything here, because if you're just a bit out of position, they're gonna engage. So yeah,
But see, if they do go for Radiance, I think it'll be a big mistake because I think they need to go for the attack speed because Mirana's going to be leaping all over the place. Centaur is going to pop his ult and everybody's going to be able to run away. Storm's going to try to zip and zap and boobie bop put and pop
zip and
everywhere.
zapping.
Yeah, Billy Bop put and pop. That's what, you gotta say the whole thing. And now you have an Enigma who has a black hole. So if they do get caught in a black hole, I think they're going to need to get as many routes as possible because otherwise Enigma's going to have all kinds of fun.
That's Enigma. He has a black hole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Black hole!
Black
Black hole!
By the way, I think my voice is almost gone. Like, so if you don't hear me, it's in that case it's definitely not the internet again or some nice DDoS or friend of mine. It's
Okay.
probably my voice. Yeah, like I feel it. It's going down.
Doorman, one more game. You can do it. And while
It's the
we,
last game of the day. Then 3 hours sleep and then
so,
it's the next. Yay.
this is the next day for 2 more
I'm
hours.
so done. By the way, talking about 300 ping, I think that's about the ping I have between my brain and the rest of my body right now.
2 second delay between what you say
Yeah,
and what you mean.
there's.
No.
I don't think 2 seconds is enough. Like, oh my god. To be honest,
Yeah,
this is
but
not bad ping anymore. This is disconnect. This is yeah. But
it's,
anyway, we have Enigma, and yes, there is an awesome black hole, and I like it because we have black hole into 3 possible stuns plus the vortex plus the ensnare and CC by the Shadow Shaman. So this is gonna be awesome. And on top of all that, we get a Vengeful Spirit for Union
mhm.
Gaming, and I like it because it actually
See,
empowers what we got there already.
I feel this is a little bit redundant to me because like okay, what Union Gaming have is they have 3 ways to stop Enigma's black hole. Even if he gets a BKB, they have Root from the Bear, they have Net from Naga, and they have now Swap from Vengeful Spirit. But to be honest, I don't think they needed the Vengeful Spirit in this game. Like I think they needed somebody else to have more of an impact. A roaming Vengeful Spirit would be fun and all, but they need to have like a puck. Like Crosswex Invoker, I love him to death, but I don't think he's going to be the thing that they need. I
Yep.
gotta be honest.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're gonna introduce the teams pretty fast. In the mid, we're gonna see Djokovic,
hmm
and like going for an aggressive try at the moment is the Vengeful Spirit on Equilibrium. He's a stand-in. We have C-Talk or Set-Talk or just Stock on the Naga Siren. We have Yersho, that's a name change.
Jericho.
Yep,
Jericho.
or Jericho. On the Venomancer. And the Centaur at the moment saying hello to the bear, and the bear is steered by the guy called Angel.
Yeah, and on the side of THD, this Centaur who's waving hi to the bear, saying, Yogi Bear, give me your picnic basket. We have Zoidberg, the crab, because he's very, very angry. He feels that his outfit's bad, and you should feel bad. Anyway, moving to Storm Spirit, we see, wow, okay, I don't know who this is. Kudalo, Love, Jew, and that's what I'm going to stick with. On that Storm Spirit, moving over to the Shadow Shaman, we see Zex, or ZXS on that Storm Shadow Shaman. And on this Enigma, we see Vestus
Yeah,
on that
but
Enigma.
where is the Enigma going? Like, I'm
He's
baffled
going
right
to
now. Where is
enemy
the
jungle.
Enigma going?
He's doing some enemy jungle because Laundry ain't going jungle. It's fine.
Okay, well, they spotted out he's solo there, so he might as well just jungle here. Anyway, the wards. We see 2 traditional wards coming out for the rune positions. The rune actually spawned top, and the Naga picked it up, is now blocking the 30 seconds camp, but Shadow Shaman already has a sentry there, so they saw the Naga, but they don't do anything with it. So a sentry already coming out, and yeah, so far. Yeah, and oh, there's another very nice ward. It gives vision behind the tower. So that's pretty decent. But
Mhm.
it opens like a small window for them to actually gank the lone druid as long as he is in ranged form.
Yeah. Because Lone
Oh,
Druid's
and
probably
top.
going to be fighting. Oh, man. Hold on, yeah, the top we got a little bit of damage coming to Mirana. She has a leap. Oh, no, she has arrow. Oh my gosh, no leap. This is why you want to wait to spin your first skill. She's going to be going down. Easiest
Okay.
first blood of their lives. And I
Yeah.
think
He just
that might
learned a
be.
lesson, I think, and the lesson is you don't pick up your first skill until you know actually what's saying hello to you. And yeah, we had a net, we had a magic missile, and a gale waiting for him, and he could have leaped away over the trees into the tier
Right.
1 tower, but
Right.
wrong skill. There
Yep,
goes the
and
first blood.
guys, for all the people who are out there new to playing Dota, just in case you watch this game, because hello, welcome to Dota. You suck. No offense. But that's not meant to be offensive, by the way. But anyway, there are a lot of times when I play pubs, because I'm not like super terror bad at Dota, so I play pubs. But I will literally not skill my first skill until level 2. She leaped anyway. She actually gets caught with a whole bunch of damage. She's gonna be going down. Mirana
Yeah.
dead up top.
This
I was
time
trying
she
to
had
figure out
leap,
what
but Naga was in range for the ensnare, so there goes the second kill on the Mirana. The Mirana definitely needs support here against this aggressive try.
either that or she needs to you know, just just chill, not go anywhere.
Well, chilling doesn't make this better. I mean, they have a slow and a double stun, so this is pretty safe setup against the Mirana, who's so low HP pool here, like especially in early game.
But on the bright side, Vestus is getting some decent farm in the jungle. 600 gold going to his name, and he is level 3. And he's actually getting bothered by the bear quite a bit.
Oh, I see your voice. Your voice is giving up as well.
No. I just had some snot in my throat.
Hmm.
Well, I'm being honest here. Meanwhile, Naga plus Mirana are going toe to toe. Naga's Earn will be the one backing away. And she's actually gonna pull the creep, so that's more pressure they can put on them. The more the creeps are aggroed towards these neutrals, the more room that Naga has to go harass the crap out of Mirana.
Oh, and I think, yeah, they blocked in the bear now, and this is 300 gold going towards, yep, the center, and he's gonna say thank you, Mr. Lone Druid.
At least he has a resummon. That's on the bright side.
Yeah, and we see the clip coming out there, yeah.
You're on top tower going to be going down. Spirit plus Venomance are going to slowly kill this thing with the spoon, because the best death is the death by spoon. Rusty spoon at that. So at least there's some sort of sharp edges.
I actually love what they're doing here at the moment. I mean, at the moment they're camping the Lone Druid, and at the same time they push the tier 1 tower top, and the Naga is actually doing the pulls the other supports are supposed to do for the Mirana to actually get this lane working. I mean, the Mirana is at the moment 4-0, and we see a dive coming bottom.
Yeah, the dive does come through. Nagasaran does show up. Enigma's in a lot of trouble now. Just one more right click is all they need. Nagasaran has no more damage. Actually, Malphus comes up from Enigma. He's gonna be able to not escape. He almost made it. Shao Shaman says, "Bro, come towards the light." And Enigma's like, "No, I want to go through the darkness." And he falls down to his hole and dies.
Yep.
His black hole.
But I think Mirana's gonna be pretty happy about this because, oh, and there was a kill in mid, which I absolutely missed. The Invoker soloing the Storm, who is just level 5, so he was like a half a level away from like easy escape. But yeah, we see a Tornado EMP combo coming out plus right clicks, and that was the end of Storm.
Yeah, and like taking a few steps back, comparing to all the other games we've seen, because we've seen 4 games with UG. This is the 4th game so far. I will say this is by far one of the better execution games that we've seen from them, so definitely hats off to them. Because they're currently at 4-0. I think it's mainly because that tri-lane is deadly as all get out. Like, so many disables, it's not even funny. And Mirana can't do anything.
Yep, they're 4-0 in this game, but like the games they played today, they're at the moment 3-0. They got twice beaten by EG, and the first game went to THD, so I really hope they actually get
0-3,
one.
0-3, 0-3.
What?
They're 0-3, you said 3-0.
Oh, 0-3, yeah, of course. So yeah, but they got obviously beaten by AG, and THD took the first game, so yep, I really hope they get the game. Shadow Shaman really in trouble, no chance.
Yep. Takes a bunch of damage, he goes down. Mirana, oh my gosh, Mirana gets body blocked by a creep, and also body blocked by a Plague Lord. The Plague Lord does come back to bite in the butt. She leaps away, and she'll be fine. Meanwhile, down bottom, Lone Druid and Enigma having fun in the jungle. Oh, sorry, it's not Enigma, that's Naga.
Yeah, Enigma returned back to her original jungle and is
Uh-huh.
just being happy here, but she's in danger though. Yep.
Yes, he is. Actually, both of them are kind of in danger because like one rotation come out from Invoker. This is a Quas Lex Invoker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So one tornado catch an Enigma and maybe catch a Mirana too. That'll equal a dead, both of them.
Yeah, pretty much. And Enigma is level 5, even though they had quite some pressure there on the lone druid, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, Invoker is big in trouble.
Mid, yeah. Invoker is gonna take a bunch of damage. He will be going out. Storm Spirit does pick up the kill. Centaur just showed up, and like the fact that THD have the what's the word? Have the there's a word for this.
Oh, and Mirana again. Leap is coming. Now the Gale.
Arrow missed. That was a big mistake. She's gonna be going down. Her arrow didn't miss. If it would have hit Vince Spirit, she would have definitely died. But yeah, that was unfortunate. Meanwhile, mid, we got the push going through, and what's the word? They have the standing power. I guess is the word I'm looking for. The fact that TSD had the standing power despite that early game to continue to fight like this is really good. Anyway, Storm Spirit is gonna be zipping on out. Shadow Shaman loses all his mana. Storm Spirit Soul Ring is no Soul Ring. Hold on. Somebody has a Soul Ring. Somebody had a Soul Ring. Anyway, Shadow Shaman take a bunch of damage. He's gonna eat a tree. He should be fine. Nope, never mind. Naga does get the kill. TPs do come through mid. And then we're looking for a Malefice on top of something. The arrow from Mirana flies, catches Naga on the side of the fin, and she will be getting punched down. Chex gets slapped into the ground with that Starstone. And Booker Quas Flex, of course, he can't tornado if he needs to, but he's gonna go ahead and get his abilities to that EMP plus Cold Snap. And HeflaTV,
Yup.
we see some fight in THD still.
Yeah, I like it. THD is getting on the kill board there, and I don't know, nice execution so far by THD. They really had a bad start. The Mirana lane, to say the least, went not so good. In other words, horribly wrong. Like, it was really bad. He had a bad start, and it continued just because their early potential of ganking something is just insane. What is also pretty interesting is by the way there's another action there.
Yeah, we got both a little bit. Someone's gonna get pulled. They prepped the battlefield before it happened. But anyway, he's taking a bunch of damage. Oh man, Storm Spirit actually gets turned on. He goes down. The rotations did come in. The swap from Vince Spirit came out, and I think it saved Invoker's life. Meanwhile, Moonlight Shadow gets activated, and Enigma just gets netted.
Yep.
His black hole is up, so he can get ready to go for a great one. But my question is, will he be able to get into the right position? Because you have a Quas Wax Invoker, you have a Naga with a net, you have a Venomancer with a Venomous Gale, and you have a Vengeance Spirit with a stun, and a Lone Druid who has a bear that can body block.
What
It's
I
like so
find
many
more
things against.
interesting, like look at the spec of the Vengeful. This is Peruvian way of playing a Vengeful Spirit. This is a 1-3-1-1 build at the moment. So he's going for the full armor reduction build.
Yep.
And that plus the Riptide is actually not bad, but to be honest, it's kind of bad because so far they just have been together with the other roamers, and there's not too much coming out. So I actually prefer the damage of the magic missile when you skill it up. So,
Right.
but I think he's already thinking ahead. Like, let's say, I don't know, the Druid coming at some point in play. I mean, the Druid at the moment has face boots, and I don't know how much does he have in pocket. Well, just 600 gold and the Tranquil boots on him. I don't know. So he's pretty far away from where he should be. Naga just planted a ward here, a pretty nice offensive ward, so around that tier 1, which is the last tier 1 standing there for THD, and it's pretty low as well.
And actually, a fight might be happening here very soon. Nagastar ultis up. Vince are actually DCs, and they, oh my gosh, that
This is
DC.
probably the worst.
Tactical DC is tactical. Storm Spirit is in a bad spot. I don't really care. Centaur can blink forward in 2 seconds, but that's 2 seconds. I don't think Storm will be able to do anything too explosive to actually get himself a kill, because he's gonna run into a Venomancer, Invoker, and a Lone Druid.
No, he should,
And-
like, the next thing he should do right after this game is resumed is sub out of there. Like, really,
Exactly.
really fast. If he gets an Entangle on him and he's then soon out of mana, or the Invoker catching him with the... Oh, wait. Is that Tornado already cast?
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on, is it creep
I
hit?
think
No,
the Invoker got the Tornado already out, so this Storm is definitely gonna get an AMP in his face, if that is long enough.
Hold on. I can't tell. Hold on, I can tell in a few seconds. It looks like he's spinning. Oh yeah. It's on cooldown. Okay, you're right. Yeah, tornado is coming out from his mouth.
Yep.
It was
So-
just funny.
Is it? Do you see it? Like, I don't see a Tornado coming out yet. Like, I just
Oh, wait,
see
I
it by
can
the
change the,
seconds missing there, actually. But either way, the Storm is in big trouble because There's a Naga Song of the Siren. There's a Tornado EMP coming in. The only thing that could help him is the Stampede, but if after the Tornado he gets, for example, a Entangle or something, he's so
Well, no,
dead.
like,
He's
look,
so
look,
dead.
to be honest, that doesn't really matter because what they can do, I mean, like they can definitely go for this fight, and by they I mean UG. Naga's ulti's up. She's on the low ground. She can catch both these guys. All she has to do is drop her ulti right this second, and then she catches Storm. She catches Centaur. EMP gets dropped down. It gets full charge, and then she cancels her ulti at the right time. Storm Spirit's out of mana. Lone Druid gets all the punches you want. Naga nets Storm if she really wants to, and then everybody dies.
No.
So I mean, it's like a fantastical way to die. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
That's quite amazing in theory, but yeah, I think reality is gonna strike you pretty hard, Cold Luda.
No, come on, keep it hype. We must keep it up. We must keep it exciting, because otherwise you'll fall asleep and I'll be sad.
By the way, like usually I give people chances and everything, and I always thought like there's worse sort of Dota when it comes to pauses and everything, but UG and their pauses, it's quite incredible. I mean, so far we didn't have a single game without at least, I don't know, half an hour delay class pauses whatsoever. It actually gets quite annoying, and the Vengeful who just reconnected is just disconnected again.
But see, you also have to consider that people have, it's 10 people in this game. There's 10 different interconnections. There's 10 different logistical errors that could potentially happen. Like somebody might have an issue here and they need to pause. So I mean, there's 10 times the chance for a pause that needs to happen. Oh, and by the way, Cool Blue has issues too, but we don't pause for his because he's not important. That makes you sad. But anyway, long story short, it's a lot of people trying to connect to the same server, same game, and it would behoove you to just always expect a pause.
I love how like considerate and fair you always are. Like you're, I don't know, I'm such a miserable person and I'm always negative. And you're like you've always find something good. You even justify people just pausing and disconnecting all the time for whatever reason. But like
I mean,
no, I want to drag like the topic to another topic. Like tell me please, what is the Rasta doing there in the jungle, please?
Oh, dude, it's obvious. He's planting trees because we need more trees here. No, yeah, he's waiting for a smoking or something. I don't know.
Smoking alone.
I mean, there was a Vengeful Spirit coming top.
So he was hiding from the Vengeful Spirit?
Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds legit. Which actually is funny because I think Vengeful Spirit might be able to solo Shaman. He's only level 4? Yeah, she can solo him.
Yeah, pretty much. But I like the first theory though. So he's like some Greenpeace activist planting trees to just counteract the greenhouse effect.
Yeah, dude, I mean, just look at him. He has trees on his head. Like, that's trees, right? Those are trees. And he's holding trees. With honey
he's
on
holding trees? Yeah, actually, yeah, it looks like he was actually interacting with the tree there. But, no, definitely not the case.
He's farming trees right now, World of Warcraft style. Oh, God.
No, but seriously, what I learned today is that, like, I will definitely in the future not cast longer than 12 hours. Because, yeah, my brain is just mush. I mean, we talk about Greenpeace activists and Dota 2 jungle with the Shadow Shaman just going wild.
Dude, that's what makes it fun. This is the fun part of casting. This is what people like to watch casters when they are tired and there's nothing to talk about while there's a 5-hour pause.
What is fun to watch is when the game is resumed, and this is gonna happen now because both said G, and now we're gonna see a very fast GG on the Storm there because I think he just gave up his life.
He zips out. No Naga ulti. I'm sad. Oh, nope, Naga net flies anyway, and they can actually still... No, she can ulti. They can go for this if they really wanted to. But Centaur ulti's up, so I mean, it's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy.
No, they will lose the tier 1 instead, so... But yeah, the Storm got outlawed, the mystery is lifted, it's like... No mystery anymore, he survived.
And Shadow Shaman, the mystery for him is actually out as well. He actually wants to go pull creeps. That's what he wanted to do.
In the jungle.
Yeah, he was in the trees, so they can go pull the creeps.
Dark Forest. Anyway, we see a tower trade going on here. Like Enigma and Mirana finished the tier 1. There's the Stampede just to help them get out, but Mirana. Oh my god.
Oh, forced out the ulti, not what you want to have. And like in that instance, I think Naga, because Naga knew she was over there. Naga knew someone was over there. So all she needed to do was like, even if she didn't think that they would still be there, at least pop the ulti a little bit earlier. so it can be that much quicker on cooldown. You know?
Yeah, that was really sad. I mean, Naga was singing to her people, but nobody was listening, and that's that's really bad.
Yes, and these guys are trying to wait for the last hit. I think that's an unwise choice because they're about to lose the bear. Bear will be going down. Lone Druid's up though. They're going to go for right click. Centaur's on a lot of trouble. No ulti for you. He goes down. Mirana swapped into the worst spot possible. Has mana for leap, but has no time to use it because ain't nobody got time for that. Meanwhile, we have GG Bear is back up. It's ready to go for the kill. And the reason why they call it GG Bear for all who didn't know is because he has Demolish, which is like 40% bonus damage to towers. Which, to push it even further, if you guys didn't know, heroes, which I think the bear counts as a hero, deal 50% damage to buildings, which include towers. So GG Bear hits the tower for 90% of his damage.
Why is it GG Bear?
Because I just explained that.
Yeah, but where's the GG
Demolish.
part?
Demolish. He has Demolish.
That's GG.
Yeah, that's GG. That's 40% additional damage to buildings. That's like when Tiny gets an axe. He hits building for 100%. Which is ridiculous. He does.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, but like, I don't know, you're always like that kind person. Like, if you called him Yogi Bear or something, I would have totally understood. But GG Bear?
GG Bear.
GG Bear. It doesn't sound all cuddly and berry.
Yeah, it's
But anyway,
it's barely cuddly, huh?
The rogue Rasta actually gets to tier 1 there with his master open walls, and he's not hiding in the forest anymore. Yep.
And no, look at this. They just started sieging tower. Actually, no, Centaur comes in with a nice little initiation, throws an ulti run away. Beautiful black hole from the nigga, catches the bear and Lone Druid. Lone Druid not long for this world, and man, I just sneezed. Anyway, we got a lot of damage coming to our Centaur. No invisibility for you. He actually goes down, and yeah, the tower's down. So anyway, it's called GG Bear because that tower was just full HP like 20 seconds ago.
Yep. Okay, for you it's GG Bear. I'm fine with everything today. As long as you get sleep after this game, I'm all good. It's the GG Bear. And the GG Bear is actually munching down the tier 3 now.
Yes, along with his friends, so it's GG Bear and friends.
Well, he definitely lost a friend in form of the tier 3 tower, and now he's about to murder another 2 racks there.
And actually, oh man, I didn't realize he had Hyperstone. Anyway, we got a little bit of damage coming to her, she's in a little bit of trouble. She's going to get hit with a nice little EMP. Doesn't really take that much mana. She has enough mana for a swap, so she can't pull Centaur away from the allies, but she doesn't want to do that. Venomancer ulti comes through. Something gets dropped on the ground. I think that was an Iron Branch. Meanwhile, the fight's going to continue. Vengeance Spirit desperately trying to run for her life. She's getting malfaced up because she has whatever the word is. Narcolepsy? Not narcolepsy. Anyway. Long story short, she's going to survive. Actually, she survives. Meanwhile, these guys are going to continue the dive. They're going to continue the push. Shadow Summon and Mirana trying to defend. Deny on your racks is not what you want to have happen. You never deny your racks.
Yeah.
Shadow Summon's like, no, they're not going to get gold for this.
And I was about to say this was really well played by UG, but Vengeful disconnected again, and simply for that reason, I disapprove of this. But no, what I really wanted to say, what was really well played was the blink in by the Centaur. He got caught out 3 people, and he actually changed his angle. Like, I don't know if the viewers saw it as well, but he changed the angle just a bit, and the double edge, which unfortunately had just 3 points at that point, but he now has 4 points in it. But he hit 3 people with it, and it's so much damage. It's 400 with 4 points in it. So that was a lot of damage he dealt. Without that triple double edge, double edge, that sounds so retarded, but yeah, it was double edge on 3 people. And
meanwhile, Storm Spirit is going to go full retard, try to kill a Nagasarm. He gets hit with the nice little Centaur ulti. He has a zip out, so he's going to zip as far as he can without wasting too much mana. Nagasarm ulti is still available. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Shadow Summon is extremely low. Venomancer will kill him with the Plague Lord. The Plague Lord will finish his job for him. Shadow Summon says, bro, leave me alone. And
Venomancer says,
no. Meanwhile, mid, Mirana taking a bunch of damage. She will be able to TP out, and she's lucky she didn't get rooted again. Actually, no, she's lucky Entangle has a cooldown.
But this was so amazing. Oh, the Centaur opening on the Naga. Double edge, Stomp double edge combination. The Stomp didn't even need to sub in. That Naga was dead to the Centaur alone. But what I wanted to say, it was so hilarious to watch that Venomancer just walking by like 10 HP Rasta because he was looking somewhere else on the map, and I was like, actually, oh my god, he's getting away. I would have posted this on Fairs of the Week just because that would have been so amazing. But he woke up somewhere in between, and
yes,
Boker goes walking.
Storm finds Invoker. He will be able to do a little bit. No, actually, he can't run away because there is a nice little Orcus. I think Storm is still going to be dead. But Invoker might be losing his life very soon. Actually, Storm's still alive. He's going to come back in for the fight. Do a nice little zip forward. Trying to dodge a few of those charges from negative burn charges from Infinity, but not going to be enough. Dustin Prince did get popped. Centaur in a lot of trouble. Taking a nice little negative armor. We're trying to get a double edge off on the bear, but not going to get it fast enough. He really
did
wanted
have vision on the center there. Like,
Dustin Prince got popped by Venomancer.
Oh yeah. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just bought the TP. Yeah. I was just looking what actually triggered the detection there, but yeah, it was the dust.
Meanwhile, on top, we got somebody TPing out. There's a wild, vengeful spirit, I think, and she's gonna run with her allies, and they're gonna go ahead and say, "Hey, bro, we see you're all up top, so we're gonna go ahead and push bottom for you." GG Bear is ready to go kill things. What? He's still GG Bear, especially since now he has a Melnir, or sorry, Maelstrom, which, like I said, Maelstrom Lone Druid Bear is so sexy because he does so much damage so freaking fast. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah, and they go for a slow CG. Arrow flies, but oh, it actually connects on the Vengeful.
That's fine.
Do they open? Yes.
If she does, it's okay because Nagasaran has ulti up. Called it. Anyway, Nagasaran pops at ulti. Just keep Vengeful Spear alive. I think they need to run away. I don't like this fight for him anymore. They're gonna come back in. Centaur has his ulti up. He's not gonna be able to do anything because he's stunned up. Shadow Shaman comes from the backside. Beautiful backstab. Getting a nice little chunk of damage, but it's not gonna be enough. The Surfer Lords will be able to do their due diligence to try to kill people. Nagasaran, no ulti for you anymore. Storm Spirit, no spells for you because we just told you to shut the crap up. Meanwhile, Enigma not gonna be able to find the black hole that he really wanted. He's gonna get tornadoed up and lose his life. Meanwhile, Mirana taking a bunch of damage. GG comes out for Centaur. Arrow flew. I don't know what it hit, but it didn't really matter because Mirana is still on the ground.
Very nice.
We come to THD and UG.
Yeah.
UG pull it out.
Like a nice performance, like nice roaming and chaining abilities at the start. Mirana chain lane didn't work out at all, and yeah, UG like they lost 3 games in a row, and the last game they make it actually a 1-on-1 versus THD. That's impressive. I like it. So Peruvian striking back.
I want to say, like I want to go on record saying this, that I think they won this game because of their picks, much less because of how everybody was positioned. Because, I mean, they have Venomancer with the slow, like you said. They have Nagasaran with her net, which is another disable. And they have GG Bear. I mean, that's like... Oh, and they have a Vengeful Spirit with all her stuns and stuff. So, they had a lot more control in this game than they had the other games with, like, a Phases Void and no stuns.
Yep, definitely. I don't know, overall it was... I mean, they had the control, like... To be honest, I think the GG Bear didn't have too much of an impact there. Because he just did a couple... I don't know. The only proper entangles he had was on the Centaur when he was already under stunlock, and a couple entangles on the Storm, but he always sipped away. So, to be honest, I think you could have replaced the Lone Druid with any / whatever core there, and the game would have been still at the same outcome.
Like a Dragon Knight?
Faster. Yeah, I don't know. Anything. A Gyrocopter would have fit, for example, yeah.
Oh, no Dragon Knight. Come on, there could have been a Dragon Knight.
But either way, guys, like we are at 15 hours of casting. No, actually, no, I'm not talking for us. I'm talking for myself there because my co-caster already went to bed, and Cool Blue was the nice guy who actually jumped in.
Yes.
I really thank you for all those people who followed me for the entire 15 hours, 14 hours, whatever it is now. We're the guys from HeflaTV. I'm HeflaMoke. With me was Cool Blue.
Cool Blue. Yes, hi.
If you like what you see, what you hear, whatsoever, despite the stream problems I had, thanks to the DDoSers today, then please follow on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. And Cool Blue is also a very nice guy. He's not just a caster, he's also doing a nice side project. He's uniting all the casters under, like, how you call it, like organization, community.
Yes. It's pretty much like a caster's guild, I guess, if you want to throw it in words that are easy to explain real fast.
Okay, it's like a caster guild where like all the informations of all casters are gathered. It's called Castnet, and if you know what that is, then click the link below the stream. He did an interview with me and HeflaTV. I pretty much just talk about what HeflaTV is, etc. And yeah, there's also pretty nice interviews on his YouTube channels, for example with Cheever and other casters you might already have seen, etc. etc. Check him out, he's a good guy. He just doesn't know names and stuff, so...
Yeah, I can't pronounce things and stuff. Like, why spell things right when there's spell check? Jeez.
Anyway, guys, we're out. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the technical problems in the last game. I hope that doesn't happen ever again. I will fix that till the next cast, which is in a couple hours. So I'm gonna grab some sleep and hope to see you again. See ya.